These French toast sticks are baked in the oven and they're the perfect dippable breakfast. Hey, I'm Laura, and on my channel I share lots of simple videos like this one. If that's your jam, subscribe for more. To make these French toast sticks, I am using some thick sandwich bread. You can find Texas toast or brioche. Just you want to look out for thicker sandwich bread. It holds the texture so much better. The bread is going to be soaked in your classic French toast mixture made up of eggs, milk, vanilla, and then we're going to also sprinkle some of this epic cinnamon sugar. Let's do it. I'm going to use a 9x13 baking dish to make my soaking mixture. So I'm going to add my eggs in there. Then I'm gonna add my milk. Now, by the way, I'm only doing half of the recipe because it's just us two here today, but typically when I've got my kids at home, I do about 2 slices or 6 toast sticks per person. I'm gonna add my vanilla. And with a fork, I'm going to whisk my eggs first and then the milk and vanilla. As you can see right now, the egg white is separated. You wanna make sure that it's whisked really, really well. I'm also gonna make a cinnamon sugar mixture. To do that, I'm going to grab a small dish and mix some sugar and cinnamon together. And then I just take this and set it aside. So I'm gonna take my bread slices and slice them into vertical sticks. Now, depending on the size of your bread, you can cut it into 3 or 4 strips. I'm gonna line a baking sheet with parchment paper. This is so my French toast sticks don't stick. I'm gonna take my bread pieces and soak them for a couple of seconds on each side, just enough to absorb some of that egg mixture, but not too much. You don't want it soggy. And then I'm gonna let any excess drip before placing it on the parchment paper. I'm gonna repeat this process with all of my sticks, one at a time, and then you wanna place them in a single layer on your baking sheet. Remember that cinnamon sugar? I'm gonna take that and sprinkle it right over the top. There's extra, I'm gonna save that for later, but for now, you just wanna light sprinkle over each of them so the cinnamon sugar flavor bakes right in. These are gonna go in the preheated oven for 12 minutes, and then I'm gonna remove the tray from the oven. I'm gonna use some kitchen tongs to flip these French toast sticks over, and then I'm gonna give them another quick sprinkle of that cinnamon sugar over the other side. And I'm gonna return the tray back to the oven and bake it for an additional 10 to 12 minutes. Now that these are ready, I'm gonna remove the tray from the oven, and I still have some cinnamon sugar left, so I'm gonna sprinkle it right over the top. You can also roll them and then put them right on a plate. Grab all the ingredient measurements below this video, and just like that, you'll be able to make perfectly dippable French toast sticks in the oven.